Your legs have carried you through decades of life, each step a silent act of strength. They've walked you through childhood memories, family milestones, and quiet morning strolls. But now something has changed. Perhaps it's a sudden cramp that wakes you at night. Or maybe it's that slow, unrelenting stiffness that makes stairs feel steeper and chairs harder to rise from. While we spend time focusing on heart health or memory, we often forget the foundation of it all. Our legs. Weak legs aren't just uncomfortable, they're a warning. Muscle loss, joint pain, poor circulation, these aren't minor issues. They're signals that your independence may be slipping away. The truth is, the strength of your legs is the strength of your freedom, and it's time we protect it. In this video, you'll uncover 6 essential nutrients that have been scientifically proven to restore leg strength, reduce painful cramps, and support your mobility naturally. These are simple, safe, and practical solutions designed to help you move confidently and live freely again. 1. Protein, the muscle preserver. As we grow older, the first signs of physical decline often reveal themselves not in the mirror, but in our legs. What used to feel effortless, rising from a chair, climbing stairs, taking a long walk, now demands more strength, more effort, and sometimes more willpower. These subtle changes may seem insignificant at first, but they often mark the beginning of sarcopenia, the gradual and age-related loss of muscle mass. This condition affects nearly 1 in 3 adults over the age of 60 and often goes unnoticed until its consequences become severe. At the center of this transformation lies one vital nutrient: protein. Often associated with athletes or bodybuilders, protein is actually a foundational element of healthy aging, particularly when it comes to preserving leg strength and physical independence. As we age, our bodies become less responsive to protein intake, a phenomenon known as anabolic resistance. In practical terms, this means that the same amount of protein that once supported muscle maintenance is no longer enough. Seniors need more protein, and they need to spread it out evenly throughout the day to maintain muscle mass and function. Even more critical is the presence of leucine, a branched chain amino acid that acts as a biological trigger for muscle growth. Leucine activates a key signaling pathway called mTOR, which instructs the body to begin muscle protein synthesis. Without enough leucine, even in a protein-rich meal, your muscles may not receive the proper signals to rebuild. Leucine is found abundantly in animal-based proteins such as eggs, dairy chicken, and fish, and in smaller amounts in plant-based sources. If protein intake is consistently too low, muscle tissue begins to quietly degrade, leading to weak legs, unsteady balance, prolonged recovery from injuries, and a significant increase in fall risk. What's especially concerning is that these effects can occur even when overall calorie intake seems adequate. Without enough high-quality protein, your body may be getting energy, but not strength. Fortunately, this is something you can control. Studies now recommend that older adults aim for 1.2 to 1.5 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day. This protein should be consumed in divided amounts across all meals, particularly breakfast and lunch, when most seniors underconsume. Excellent sources include whey protein, Greek yogurt eggs, fish, chicken, tofu, lentils, and quinoa. For those who struggle with chewing digestion, or appetite, protein powders and shakes can be an effective and accessible option. One common question is, can plant-based eaters get enough protein to protect their legs? The answer is yes, but it requires more planning. Plant-based proteins must be thoughtfully combined to ensure a complete amino acid profile. Soy, tofu, lentils, and whole grains can be powerful allies when used together. Another tip: avoid falling into the habit of reserving protein for just one meal. Your legs don't just work at dinner, they support you all day long. By giving your muscles consistent nourishment, you empower them to stay strong, flexible, and resilient. The road to stronger legs doesn't begin in a clinic. It begins on your plate. And with protein as your foundation, every step you take is a step closer to lasting strength. 2. Omega-3, the inflammation fighter. When most people hear the word fat, their instinct is to avoid it. For decades, we've been taught that fat is the enemy of good health. But not all fats are created equal. Some, like omega-3 fatty acids, are among the most healing and protective nutrients we can consume, especially for aging legs. As we grow older, inflammation becomes a silent but destructive force. Many seniors experience leg pain, stiffness, or swelling that they assume is just part of getting older. In reality, these symptoms are often linked to low-grade chronic inflammation, a condition that slowly degrades tissue, damages joints, and reduces mobility. Omega-3s are nature's answer to this problem. These essential fats work from the inside out, reducing inflammation at the cellular level by modulating immune function and promoting healing. They're especially beneficial for seniors dealing with arthritis, neuropathy, or poor circulation in the legs. The most potent forms of omega-3s, EPA eicosapentaenoic acid and DHA docosahexaenoic acid, are found in fatty cold water fish like salmon, sardines, mackerel, and anchovies. These compounds support the production of resolvins and protectins, signaling molecules that help the body resolve inflammation instead of prolonging it. The result is less pain, better joint function, and improved comfort with every step. But omega-3s do more than just reduce inflammation. They enhance blood flow. Aging affects the elasticity and function of blood vessels, especially in the extremities. This can lead to poor circulation, cold feet, cramping, and slow healing. Omega-3s improve endothelial function, promote vasodilation, and reduce clotting risk, ensuring that oxygen and nutrients can reach your leg muscles, nerves, and skin more efficiently. Better circulation means faster recovery, more resilient legs, and a reduced risk of complications in people with diabetes or peripheral artery disease. Omega-3s are also essential for nerve health. Tingling, burning, or numbness in the feet are common signs of nerve damage or peripheral neuropathy. EPA and DHA can reduce oxidative stress, support nerve cell regeneration, and improve sensation in the lower limbs. That's a crucial benefit for seniors, especially those with metabolic conditions or a history of vascular issues. So where can you find these extraordinary fats? The best sources are wild-caught salmon, sardines, mackerel, and anchovies. If you're not a fan of fish or follow a plant-based diet, purified fish oil supplements or algal oil made from marine algae can offer similar benefits without the taste or smell of seafood. Look for high-quality brands that are tested for purity, sustainability, and heavy metal content. The ideal dosage for seniors is typically between 1,000 to 2,000 milligrams of combined EPA and DHA per day, but it's important to personalize your intake based on your specific health needs. One common question is, what if I don't eat fish? The answer is simple. Choose purified fish oil capsules or algal oil as a vegan-friendly alternative. These supplements deliver concentrated forms of omega-3s that are easy to absorb and highly effective. A word of caution, not all fish oil supplements are created equal. Avoid cheap or unverified products that may contain contaminants or use ineffective dosages. Always consult your healthcare provider, especially if you're taking blood-thinning medication. Omega-3s aren't a quick fix, but with daily use, their effects build over time. Reduced swelling, easier movement, less pain. These are the quiet but powerful rewards of consistency. Remember, inflammation doesn't disappear overnight, but with the right support, your legs can feel lighter, freer, and more comfortable with every step you take. 3. Collagen, the joint stabilizer. Every stable step you take depends on something most people never see: collagen. This remarkable protein serves as the architectural framework of your joints, tendons, ligaments, and connective tissues. It's what keeps your knees flexible, your ankles steady, and your legs stable with each movement. But here's the challenge. After the age of 30, your body naturally begins producing less collagen every year. By the time you reach your 60s or 70s, that loss becomes unmistakable. You may notice your joints feel stiffer, your knees creak more often, and your legs seem to lack the bounce they once had. This is not just wear and tear, it's the visible result of collagen depletion. Unlike muscle mass, which can often be visibly rebuilt through exercise and protein intake, collagen loss is more subtle but just as impactful. That's where hydrolyzed collagen peptides come into play. These are broken down forms of collagen that are easy for the body to absorb. Once digested, they travel through the bloodstream to your joints and connective tissues acting as biological messengers that stimulate your body's own collagen production. The results speak for themselves. Clinical studies have shown that individuals who take collagen peptides daily report decreased joint pain, greater flexibility, and even improvements in bone mineral density over time. This is especially valuable for seniors dealing with osteoarthritis or soft tissue injuries. But collagen doesn't work in isolation. For optimal effectiveness, it relies on the presence of other key nutrients, especially vitamin C. This antioxidant plays a catalytic role in collagen synthesis. Without it, your body simply can't produce or regenerate collagen efficiently, no matter how much you consume. That's why many high-quality collagen supplements include added vitamin C or recommend pairing them with citrus fruits, strawberries, or bell peppers for enhanced results. When used consistently over a period of 8 to 12 weeks, collagen supplementation can lead to noticeably smoother joint movement, stronger tendons, and a more stable foundation for your legs. The knees bend without grinding. The Achilles tendons move without inflammation. The plantar fascia, the thick band connecting your heel to your toes, provides firm and comfortable support with every step. These are the silent victories of a strong collagen structure. But which collagen is best? Marine collagen derived from fish is prized for its high absorption rate. Bovine collagen, sourced from cows, is one of the most thoroughly studied types, particularly for joint and bone support. Porcine collagen from pigs is another common option. Each type contains the critical amino acids, glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline, that rebuild connective tissues. One frequently asked question is, can collagen really restore what time has taken away? While it's not a miracle cure, the science is promising. Collagen supplementation doesn't just mask joint discomfort. It works at the source, supporting the internal structure that keeps your legs mobile and pain-free. That said, patience and consistency are key. Collagen isn't a quick fix. It works gradually, building strength from within. Daily supplementation, proper hydration, and a collagen-supporting diet are essential for results. And remember, without enough vitamin C, even the best collagen won't be put to good use. So don't forget your oranges, your greens, and those colorful bell peppers, if you're looking to support the silent system that holds your legs together and keeps you moving with grace. Collagen may just be your most powerful, most underappreciated ally. 4. Creatine, the strength restorer. When you think of creatine, your mind might jump to images of weightlifters or gym enthusiasts chugging protein shakes. But what if I told you that creatine is one of the most effective, well-researched, and accessible nutrients for seniors, especially when it comes to preserving and restoring leg strength? Far from being just a muscle-building supplement, creatine is a naturally occurring compound found in your muscles. It acts as a critical energy reserve, supplying quick bursts of fuel for every movement you make, whether that's standing up from a chair, lifting a grocery bag, or climbing stairs. As we age, our natural creatine stores begin to decline. This leads to slower recovery, more frequent fatigue, and a reduced ability to perform daily physical tasks. For older adults, this subtle but steady drop in muscular energy can result in weakened legs, slower walking speeds, reduced confidence, and even increased risk of falling. Here's where creatine makes a profound difference. Supplementing with creatine has been shown to significantly improve lower body strength, increase lean muscle mass, and enhance physical performance in seniors, even among those who don't exercise regularly. Meta-analyses of clinical trials reveal that seniors who took creatine while engaging in light resistance training experienced better walking speeds, improved chair rise times, and stronger legs compared to those who didn't. But even for sedentary individuals, creatine can help maintain essential muscle function and delay physical decline. One of the most overlooked benefits of creatine is its impact on bone density. As your muscles become stronger, they exert more force on your bones, which in turn stimulates bone remodeling and strengthening. This is especially important for aging legs where fractures from falls are more common. In this way, creatine offers a 2-in-1 advantage: stronger muscles and more resilient bones. And the best part, the benefits don't take long to show up. Unlike some nutrients that may take months to reveal their impact, creatine users often report noticeable improvements in energy stability and physical confidence within just a few weeks. A common question is creatine safe for seniors? The answer from science is a clear yes. Clinical studies consistently show that creatine is safe and well tolerated in healthy older adults even when taken over long periods. Concerns about kidney damage have been largely debunked in individuals without pre-existing kidney conditions. Of course, if you have underlying health issues, it's always wise to consult your doctor. So, how do you take it? The most widely used and affordable form is creatine monohydrate. A simple daily dose of 3 to 5 grams is both safe and effective. There's no need for loading phases or cycling on and off. Just mix the powder into water or your favorite smoothie and take it with a meal for better absorption. One note, some people experience slight water retention in the first few days of use, but this is temporary and harmless. The key to success is consistency. Take it every day, just like brushing your teeth. Creatine works quietly but powerfully, rebuilding the energy infrastructure of your muscles from the inside out. It doesn't matter whether you're doing squats at the gym or just trying to get up from the couch with less effort. Your legs need fuel, and creatine provides it. In a world of overhyped supplements, creatine stands out as a proven, practical solution. If you want to walk with more energy, stand with greater ease, and feel stronger in your everyday movements, this might be one of the most important nutrients to include in your routine. 5. Glucosamine. The cartilage protector. Cartilage is the cushion between your bones, the soft, shock-absorbing tissue that allows your knees to bend smoothly, your ankles to pivot with control, and your legs to bear weight without pain. But with age, that cushion begins to wear thin. You may start to hear crackling when you climb stairs, feel stiffness in the morning, or notice that your joints don't move as fluidly as they once did. These are not just signs of aging, they're signs of cartilage breakdown, and they signal the early stages of joint degeneration. For millions of seniors, especially those diagnosed with osteoarthritis, this process can feel inevitable. But there's hope. One of the most studied and respected nutrients for joint health is glucosamine. Found naturally in the body, glucosamine plays a key role in the formation of cartilage, joint fluid, and connective tissue. Think of it as the raw material your body uses to build and maintain the smooth surfaces inside your joints. As we age, our bodies become less efficient at producing glucosamine, which means we lose the ability to maintain healthy cartilage at the same pace it deteriorates. That's where supplementation comes in. Glucosamine sulfate, especially when paired with chondroitine, has been shown to support cartilage regeneration, reduce joint pain, and slow the progression of osteoarthritis. While it doesn't work overnight, the results accumulate over time. Numerous long-term studies, including those reviewed by Cochrane and other medical authorities, have confirmed that glucosamine is particularly effective in protecting the knee joints, which bear much of the body's weight and are most vulnerable to wear. But its benefits aren't limited to the knees. The same principles apply to the smaller joints in your ankles, feet, and hips. Anywhere cartilage is under stress. One of the most powerful advantages of glucosamine is that it doesn't just mask joint pain like over-the-counter medications. Instead, it works gradually to strengthen the internal framework of the joint itself. That means less stiffness, more natural movement, and improved comfort over the long term. It helps restore confidence, whether you're climbing stairs, going for a walk, or simply getting out of a chair without wincing. The typical dosage for glucosamine sulfate is 500 milligrams per day, often split into 2 or 3 smaller doses and taken with meals. Consistency is critical. It can take 4 to 8 weeks to notice significant changes and longer for lasting joint protection. For best results, many experts recommend combining glucosamine with chondroitin, which supports cartilage elasticity and hydration. A common question is, does glucosamine really work, or is it just hype? The science suggests that for many people, especially those in the early stages of joint degeneration, it works steadily, modestly, and meaningfully. It won't reverse severe cartilage loss, but it can slow further damage and improve daily function. Another important consideration, some glucosamine supplements are made from shellfish, which may cause allergic reactions in sensitive individuals. Thankfully, plant-based and synthetic alternatives are now available, offering the same benefits without the risk. As always, check with your healthcare provider before beginning any new supplement. If you're looking for a long-term strategy to support your joints, not just cover up the pain, glucosamine is a trusted and valuable tool. It's not flashy, it's not trendy, but it's reliable. And when it comes to protecting the very structure of your knees and ankles, that reliability makes all the difference. 6. Curcumin, the gentle pain reliever. In every culture, there are ancient remedies passed down through generations, and sometimes modern science catches up, validating what traditional wisdom has known all along. One such example is curcumin, the bright yellow compound found in turmeric. Long used in Ayurvedic and traditional Chinese medicine, curcumin is now backed by a growing body of clinical evidence showing its powerful anti-inflammatory and antioxidant effects. For seniors struggling with leg pain, stiffness, or inflammation in the knees, ankles, or feet, curcumin offers a gentle but effective path to relief. Unlike over-the-counter painkillers that simply block pain signals temporarily, curcumin works at the source. It disrupts the inflammatory process at the cellular level by inhibiting enzymes and signaling molecules, such as COX-2, TNF-alpha, and interleukins, that drive chronic inflammation. This makes it especially useful for conditions like osteoarthritis, tendinitis, plantar fasciitis, and other common issues that affect mobility in aging legs. If you've ever felt that deep, burning ache in your joints after a long day, or the stabbing pain under your heel when you take your first step in the morning, curcumin may help not just dull the pain, but begin to calm the inflammation behind it. But inflammation isn't the only enemy of leg health. As we age, our muscles and nerves are increasingly vulnerable to oxidative stress, tiny invisible assaults from unstable molecules known as free radicals. Over time, these free radicals damage tissues, impair nerve function, and contribute to the slow erosion of strength, sensation, and balance. Curcumin's antioxidant properties combat this process, neutralizing harmful molecules and protecting both muscle fibers and nerve cells. This is particularly valuable for seniors dealing with peripheral neuropathy, circulatory issues, or diabetes-related nerve damage. However, there's one catch: curcumin on its own has very poor bioavailability. In other words, your body can't absorb and use it efficiently unless it's paired with certain enhancers. That's why modern formulations, like curcumin combined with piperine black pepper extract, phytosomal curcumin, or nanocurcumin, are so important. These enhanced forms are far more effective, making it easier to achieve therapeutic benefits with a reasonable dose. A typical recommendation for joint and inflammatory support is 500 to 1,000 milligrams of standardized curcumin extract per day. And while individual responses may vary, many people begin to notice improvements within 4 to 6 weeks of consistent use. One frequently asked question is curcumin safe for daily use? The answer is yes, for most people. In fact, clinical trials have shown curcumin to be as effective as some NSAIDs in reducing pain and stiffness, but without the gastrointestinal side effects or long-term risks. That said, individuals taking blood thinners or certain medications should consult their doctor before adding curcumin to their regimen. If you're looking for a long-term natural solution to chronic inflammation and leg discomfort, curcumin stands out as a reliable choice. It doesn't deliver instant miracles, but it does offer something far more valuable: gradual healing, deeper comfort and support for the systems that keep you moving. With consistent use and the right formulation, curcumin can help your legs feel lighter, freer, and more capable, day by day, step by step. In the journey to aging well, curcumin is a quiet but powerful companion. The best time to start strengthening your legs is today. Not next week, not after the next doctor's visit. Start simple. Choose 2 nutrients that directly match your needs. If joint pain is your challenge, focus on omega-3s and curcumin. If strength is fading, prioritize protein and creatine. Integrate these into your routine gradually. Add salmon to your weekly meals. Blend a protein shake with breakfast. Talk to your doctor about collagen or glucosamine. These small changes done consistently create real momentum. Step by step, you'll feel stronger, move more freely, and reclaim the confidence that comes from legs you can rely on. Aging may be inevitable, but weakness is not. If this message helped you take one step toward stronger legs, imagine what's possible when we walk this path together. Like, comment, and subscribe. Your journey to lasting vitality starts here.